Exposed. Russia proves its missiles can outsmart America's Patriot system. Millions of dollars in interceptors wasted. What happens when your most trusted shield suddenly stops working for over a year? Ukraine has been relying on the American-made Patriot missile defense system to protect its skies from constant Russian missile attacks, and for a while it worked well, until things started to change. Russia has upgraded its missiles, especially the Iskander-M, which now come with fake radar signals and unpredictable flight paths. These upgraded missiles are slipping past Patriot defenses and hitting critical targets. So, is Ukraine's air defense system failing, or has the missile warfare game simply evolved? Let's break it down. Ukraine's Air Force now admits that the latest version of the Iskander-M is a whole new beast. The Iskander-M has always been a key part of Russia's tactical missile arsenal. But in 2024, Ukrainian and Western intelligence confirmed that Russia had rolled out a new, upgraded version of the missile, with two major and dangerous upgrades. First, the new Iskander-M can perform mid-flight maneuvers. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that follow a predictable arc, these newer versions can twist, turn, and change direction while heading toward their targets. This makes them incredibly hard to track, predict, and, most importantly, intercept. The Patriot system depends on calculating precise interception points, so this erratic behavior creates a serious challenge. Even more worrying, though, is that in the final seconds before impact, the missile releases radar decoys, fake signals that mimic the actual warhead's radar signature. These decoys trick the defense system into thinking multiple missiles are coming at once. For the Patriot system operator, it looks like 5 or 6 missiles are all heading in. In the heat of the moment, they have just a split second to decide which ones to shoot down. It's a deadly guessing game, and the price of guessing wrong is catastrophic. And this isn't just theory. It already happened. On April 6, 2025, during a major Russian missile strike on Kiev, Ukraine's air defenses, including Patriot batteries, weren't able to stop every Iskander. Some made it through and caused damage. That incident exposed not just vulnerabilities in Ukraine's defense network, but also raised serious questions about whether Western tech can keep up with fast-evolving threats. Maybe more importantly, it shook morale. People lost confidence in what was once seen as an ironclad shield. So what does all this mean? Not just for battlefield tactics, but for the bigger picture of the war. Let's talk cost first. Defending against these missile attacks is expensive. Each interceptor missile used by the Patriot system costs over $3 million. In a single night of heavy attacks, one battery might fire dozens of them. But when these multi-million-dollar interceptors get fooled by decoys instead of taking out real warheads, the result is massive financial loss, and a serious threat if the actual missile gets through. Then there's the question of sustainability. Russia's defense industry is still running at full capacity. They can replace lost missiles and keep launching attacks. Ukraine, on the other hand, depends heavily on Western supply lines and financial aid. It can't match Russia's firing rate or restock its interceptors fast enough. Over time, this imbalance puts growing strategic pressure on Ukraine's ability to defend itself. There's also a geographic problem. Each Patriot battery can only cover about a 30-kilometer radius. To fully protect a large city like Kiev, you'd need at least 3 batteries. But the real damage might not be physical. It's psychological. When the shield breaks, it hurts morale. Soldiers on the front lines lose confidence. Political leaders grow more desperate in their calls for continued Western support. And then there's the political optics. Western taxpayers and lawmakers start wondering, why are we pouring billions into a defense system that isn't working as promised? At the end of the day, military aid isn't just a strategic tool, it's a political investment. If public support starts to fade because of doubts about effectiveness, that aid could dry up fast. So the fight isn't just happening on the ground in Ukraine, it's also playing out in parliaments and public debates across allied countries. And this goes way beyond Ukraine. This is about the future of warfare. If maneuverable missiles with decoys can beat top-tier Western defense systems, then every military strategy built on air superiority could be at risk. It's no coincidence that NATO and the EU are now rushing to upgrade their own Patriot arsenals, adding smarter radar systems, better interceptors, and more advanced coordination software. The United States military has already tested next-gen Patriot radars designed to tell the difference between decoys and real threats. But here's the catch. None of these upgrades are in Ukraine yet, and they might not arrive for months, so Ukraine is stuck fighting a 2025 war with 2020 tech. Meanwhile, Russia isn't just testing Ukraine's defenses. They're testing NATO's assumptions about readiness, superiority, and deterrence. If the Patriot can be tricked, then what system can protect the skies? Are we entering a new missile age where offense will always beat defense? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and thank